The sudden attack turned this American submarine into rubble, and all of this was witnessed by the personnel on the American destroyer. Why did they watch the submarine slowly submerge into the mist without launching an attack? It was because they had already seen the terrifying capabilities of this submarine. In August 1945, to prevent the US from dropping another atomic bomb on Japan, the Showa men prepared to use the 1507 submarine equipped with a secret weapon with the intention of destroying the heavily guarded American atomic bomb delivery system. In order to make the final resistance against militaristic brainwashing and to turn the tide of the war, the Showa men couldn't stand it. The next day they set off in this advanced submarine. It must be said, this submarine was indeed a bit peculiar and very fast. Before long, they reached the vicinity of the target sea area. Just as the captain was indoctrinating the new crew members, suddenly the alarm sounded. The crew immediately returned to their respective positions quickly, and the submarine began an emergency dive to periscope depth. The captain checked through the periscope and was surprised to see 3 US destroyers. Faced with such firepower, a regular submarine might have surrendered. But they were different. Their submarine had advanced weapons never seen before. The captain saw it as a perfect chance to test their secret weapon. So the officer took out a secret device and instructed the small submarine at the rear to prepare. The small submarine began to detach from the main body, connected by a 68-meter cable, positioning it above and behind. Inside the compact submarine, a short-haired woman, recognized as their clandestine weapon, was named Luolei. She managed the submarine's intricate system. By interfacing with her body, they were able to manipulate the torpedo's trajectory at any given moment and recreate the real-time maritime environment. This allowed them to visualize all destroyer parameters, facilitating a highly effective assault. The captain, watching intently, found it hard to believe it was genuine. He never anticipated such a sophisticated operation. After the communication officer confirmed, the information aligned perfectly with the actual scene. The captain immediately felt that everything was under control, so he prepared to launch an attack, instructing the gunners to be ready to fire at any moment. Since the US destroyers were approaching in a column formation, the captain planned to attack the lead ship first. If the 2 ships behind didn't have time to turn, they would collide like cars in a rear-end accident. Unexpectedly, the US destroyers had already targeted them and promptly launched 6 torpedoes. Upon hearing about the incoming torpedoes, the captain quickly ordered a course change. Just as the torpedoes neared, he instructed them to surface right away. Unexpectedly, 6 torpedoes passed underneath and only exploded at the submarine's tail. This left the American crew unsure if they had hit the target. At that moment, the submarine surfaced quickly, and the captain started correcting the target while the lead ship's captain sensed something was wrong. The ship was swiftly ordered to change course, but by then, the submarine's cannon was ready. With the captain's command, 2 shells were quickly fired. After the attack, the submarine immediately began an emergency dive. At this moment, the destroyer, as planned, had a collision accident.
Yet.
Unexpectedly, the leading destroyer promptly adjusted its course and the shell just barely missed the bow. After inquiring about any casualties on the ship, they immediately pursued the submarine. At this moment, the small underwater submarine was just passing by the wrecked destroyer when Luolei suddenly felt immense pain. Soon after, liquid began to spray from the pipes, and after a brief struggle, he quickly lost consciousness. Luolei's fainting caused the simulation scene to disappear instantly. However, at this time the destroyer was about to reach directly above them. Without Luolei's submarine, how could they respond to the destroyer's attack?